Hi, I'm from the Thinking Slow Partnership. So this week there's been some quite big news with the testimony given by Dominic Cummings. And I actually wanted to go through that with you because I think the main points of what was actually said have actually been hidden by the media. And we've actually missed a lot of the important points in there. So this presentation is to go through some of the things I think that are important that we all sort of know and think about. So the first obvious submission from what we heard from the media was a complete failure to record the fact that Dominic Cummings 8 times mentioned Bill Gates by name when discussing the setting of UK policy response to coronavirus. And that's a huge oversight, and I think a lot of you have luckily picked that oversight up because we published the extracts from the transcript, and a lot of people now realize exactly how far into UK policy making Bill Gates is, and Dominic Cummings refers to this Bill Gates type people, and that's really what I want to explore in this short presentation. So those sort of regular interactions flow out of the fact that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is providing an enormous amount of funding into everything to do with the vaccines into the UK. And I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, it's probably a good thing in many ways, but one item that we very much need to be aware of is the foundation is funding all links in the chain. So that's vaccine manufacturing, policy responses, the government agency authorizing vaccines, which I think is the most worrying part of that formula, and also the media which reports on the pandemic and on vaccines. So all of this hundreds of millions of funding is not to do with COVID only. It's the whole history of grants that have been provided. They're for various different reasons, but they do actually provide an indication of the level of influence that the foundation has over those different parts of our system. Now, as I said, the main concern is that there should be checks and balances, obviously, between, let's say, the regulator, the vaccine producers, the people developing the policy, and those checks and balances are basically going to be blurred by the fact that one organization is involved across all of those elements and providing funding to all of them. That to me is very worrying, and I think some of us, or more of us now, are aware of that, but those are the numbers there in this slide. Hundreds of millions into the modeling response of this, and that's one thing we're going to go into modeling a little bit, and the potential conflicts that